Hey everybody, welcome back to a new First Order Transmissions video. I'm Corey. Today we're going to be looking at the Star Wars The Clone Wars Funko Pops. So this has been something we've been talking about on the show for quite a while. I think it was last month Funko announced that they were officially making Clone Wars Pops, which was pretty exciting because obviously the lack of merchandise for Clone Wars has been pretty extensive. We haven't really seen a lot for Clone Wars merch at all since the show really ended. And now all of a sudden, obviously you guys know by now, it's San Diego Comic-Con this year during the Clone Wars panel, they announced a Season 7 of Star Wars The Clone Wars, which was completely crazy. I mean, I was in the panel room for that and I totally freaked out. I never would have thought in a million years that the show would have come back. And here we are. This is the poster that they gave out during the panel, and yeah, it's crazy to me just looking at the poster and thinking back on that panel and realizing, wow, this show really is coming back. And yeah, it's very exciting. It was a very emotional day. And now I finally got my hands on all the Clone Wars pops. So I kind of have a unique story for one of them, which I'll tell in a second. I was going to originally shoot this video with separate reviews, but I figured why not just sit here, show you guys the pops, and talk a little bit about my favorite moments of Clone Wars. And just, this week is the 10th anniversary of the Clone Wars officially. August 15th will mark 10 years since the film came out, so we gotta just enjoy, everything about Clone Wars this week. So first off, the first pop that was released is this Cad Bane right here. This was the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. He was shared with Hot Topic, I believe. Yeah, it was Hot Topic. I was able to get one at Comic-Con, and I'll tell you guys a story about that right now. But here's the packaging for Cad Bane right there. It's a very unique package compared to the other Clone Wars pops. Like, for instance, Yoda. You can see how different the packaging is. I don't think there's any Star Wars pop that has this sort of packaging, so that's kind of cool to give it some sort of, exclusivity to it. Anyways, so I'll show you guys the pop and tell you the stories. I'm showing you guys the pop. During Comic-Con, the last day, I wasn't able to get a lottery ticket for the Funko booth, but my buddy Steele from the Steel Wars podcast, he was actually interviewing Funko, and I was with him, and the awesome guys at Funko hooked me up with this Cad Bane, and that's all thanks to Steele, so I really appreciated that. It was an awesome surprise. But yeah, this Cad Bane is so cool looking. It's actually probably one of the coolest Funkos. There isn't a lot, there's a decent amount of Cad Bane merchandise actually, especially when Clone Wars was on air. There was a couple figures released, and then I think, Sideshow tackled one, so there's definitely been a decent amount. Not a lot, but definitely a decent amount. So here's his breathing apparatus there. And the detail in the face is really cool. And he's got a little mouth. You never see mouths on Funko Pop, so that's pretty crazy. Of course, he's got his blasters and all that good stuff, and the stand. And you can't remove any of the new pops on the stands. I think we've gone over that on some of the pop reviews I've done in the past. So the other pop that I was able to grab at San Diego Comic-Con is this Ahsoka one. This is based on her look from the film and seasons 1 through I think the midway in season 3. In season 3, I think the mid-season, or the mid-season finale, I believe, is when she upgraded to the new outfit. But this was, of course, the original one, and I was able to get this at the Her Universe booth because Ashley Eckstein, who portrays Ahsoka, they were selling these signed pops. So you can see the boxes signed by Ashley there. It was $20, so I was like, that's a pretty good deal for a signed pop. You can see on the back the other Clone Wars pops there. This will be a Hot Topic exclusive and should be hitting stores probably in the next week or so, I think, pretty sure. Or at least online. Or it might be August 22nd, not 100% sure, but she is definitely coming this month. So you can see she's using the Force there. Got that cool lightsaber backhanded grip there she's known for in the show. And just a lot of very nice detail on her. Star Wars base. Yeah, it's just so cool to finally get Clone Wars pops. I guess we'll look at Anakin Skywalker, her master. So I got these off GameStop.com. They were released last week on their site. As you can see, the lightsaber is pretty bent, unfortunately. I don't, I could probably use some hot water and do something with that, but it is a really cool pop because this was based off of one of the first, I think, promotional images for Anakin, where he's in this pose. So that was pretty cool to see that they actually put them in poses that they were known for. Because usually they're pretty stationary. Like pops aren't really, I don't know, they're usually not in action poses. So it's cool that Funko did that for these. Let's see. I think he has his. Oh, wait a minute. I believe they missed a pretty important detail. Yeah, he's not. He is missing his Republic symbol on his shoulder. Okay, so that is a pretty big little detail missing there, but what are you gonna do? He still looks awesome. And then if you guys want to see his box, I'll show you guys the box real quick. So it just says Anakin Skywalker, number 271. Pretty cool looking box. On the back, all that stuff. All right. Next up, we've got Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi himself. One thing that I really like about these pops is they are stylized, and you might not notice it off the bat, but you can see that the beard is a lot more angular than the regular Obi-Wan pops released, and I think that's to, obviously in the Clone Wars show, the CGI was very wooden animation, and I think, and it was very stylized, and I think that's what Funko was trying to go for here. I can definitely see what they were trying to do. I think the final result looks, I think it looks nice. He's in his clone trooper armor there. See, they did get the insignia right there. They didn't put it on Anakin. It's odd. So it's cool that they the first outfit they chose for Obi-Wan was, of course, his movie look and seasons 1 through 3. Same with the season 1 Ahsoka. So hopefully they continue to make the different outfits that they came in. I mean, a Mandalorian Obi-Wan Kenobi would be very cool. I would definitely pick that up. And then in terms of Obi-Wan's box, he is number 270. So I do have an in-box Obi-Wan. Right there. Okay, so let's go on to Jedi Master Yoda. This one, I think, out of all the Clone Wars pops, has been the most curious amongst fans because, well, and not in the most positive way, but it's a little confusing as to like why we didn't get a Yoda with a lightsaber, because in Clone Wars, Yoda uses a lightsaber quite a bit, so that would have been cool. I think this is still an upgrade for the past Yodas we've gotten. I think the Dagobah Yoda is pretty awesome, so this one, I guess, definitely fits in the prequel era. So I guess he could be a Clone Wars one, but I mean, honestly, this could have been for any of the prequels. So I would like to see at some point a Yoda with a lightsaber, because I think that would feel a lot more Clone Wars. But this one's still really nice. Don't get me wrong, I really like it. Of course, he has his cane. And then in terms of Yoda in the packaging, he is 269. I can't believe they're that high up on pops now. They've made a lot of them. A lot of Star Wars pops. So, of course, I did save the best for last. I think a lot of people, as soon as they saw this particular Ahsoka pop, were freaking out. This is the Season 3 through 6 Ahsoka. This was obviously the better outfit out of the two. And this is still, I think, my favorite outfit Ahsoka has ever worn on the show and on Rebels. She obviously has a new outfit for Season 7, and I really like that one too, so hopefully Funko tackles that. But yeah, she's got, of course, the 2 lightsabers now. And this is, again, Funko did they got this pose based off of the promotional shots for season 3. This was the promotional shot we got with Ahsoka. So that is pretty exciting to see her in this pose. It's a really cool outfit. Really captures her style, I think. Again, double lightsabers, the Padawan braid, all that good stuff. Just a quick comparison between both Ahsokas here. Which one do you guys like better? Because they're both very cool. And then in terms of the packaging for this Ahsoka, she is $268. There she is. All right, so that is the Clone Wars Funko range as of right now. Like I said, most of these aren't even really widely available yet, just because they're just starting to hit stores and just starting to get out there. So if you guys are looking for them, I recommend hitting up GameStop.com to try to get the Obi-Wan, Yoda, Ahsoka, and Anakin, because they are all up on there. As far as I'm concerned, since last week, I think they're still in stock. I have seen a lot of pop up on eBay for retail price, so the Hot Topic Ahsoka, again, isn't available right now, but she will be available this month. The Cad Bane should be available at HotTopic.com if you want one. So there's a rumor going around that for New York Comic Con, we're going to get a Captain Rex. That comes from May the Funko Be With You on Twitter. So that would be awesome if that's the next Clone Wars pop we're going to be getting, because, yeah, I would think Rex would be the next one you'd want to make. But yeah, just, I don't know if you guys have noticed this. This is just a Wolfpack pin here that Dave Filoni gave to me at Celebration Anaheim. And I think this is a really, really cool little bit of Clone Wars merch that's tougher to get. I just thought I'd put it in the video there. And then, yeah, this is the Clone Wars save poster. So, yeah, stick with us on the channel here for the next several weeks, because we're going to be making a ton of Clone Wars related videos. We're going to talk about the Hasbro action figure line. We're going to do some we're going to do a lot of Clone Wars commentaries from the Clone Wars movie to seasons 1 through 6. We're going to pick through different arcs, and we'll set a time. And make sure to follow us on Facebook at First Order Transmissions, a Star Wars podcast, because that's where I usually update when our shows will be. And if there's any delays or changes, it'll be on there, because I know we've had to switch the dates around for our commentary for the last week or so, because things have kind of come out of nowhere between all of us, and we end up getting really busy. So we're definitely going to be doing the Clone Wars commentary this week for the movie, because this is the official anniversary for that movie, so we got to get that out there. We're really excited to get that out there for you guys. And yeah, just continue to follow us here on this channel, and you'll see a lot more content from us. So if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. Leave a comment below which Clone Wars Funko Pop is your favorite and which one you hope to see in the future. As always, thanks for watching, guys. May the Force be with you.